Hello everybody, another make today. We're going to make this little chair, goes downstairs in the building. The fabrics that they sent you with you are, they're lovely. I'm not going to lie, they're lovely fabrics, but they're not what I want. And I have a huge stash of fabrics. I mean, seriously, stash of fabrics, it's massive. So I'm going to go and rate part of that. I've got this, but the instructions say there should be a second one, which based on the picture I would say is a slightly thicker one. That's missing as well. Not to worry. We're crafters, we can improvise. And, got a stash. So I'll catch you soon. We're beginning. So exciting. Just waiting for the glue to go off and I shall put the second arm on. And then it's on to the fabricy bits. Ta-da! There it is, ready. Can you see it? Oh, why isn't it in focus? Well, it's there. I'm going to move on and I'm going to make these to replace the bit of padding that's missing. I'm just going to use folded up kitchen towel roll. Be a bit crunkly if you actually sat on them, but then nobody's going to sit on them, so I'll be back in a minute. Ta-da! Here we are. I just kept folding the strips of kitchen towel until I got the padding I liked. I used about half of a piece of kitchen towel for each one, and then I trimmed it. So next thing we're going to do is do the fabric, and I have chosen, and this is another thing I got from Temu. Temu built this. Oh, also, whilst I'm thinking about it, I use Pritt Stick with these, and we'll do with the fabric because it gives a nice quick grab, but it doesn't take forever to dry whilst you're doing something like this. I'm thinking of using, oh, where are you? There. Or maybe even there, with a little bit of flowery bits coming in. I don't know. I shall play around with that for a little bit and you'll get to see the finished pieces in a minute. So catch you in a second. Here it is. So cool, so cool. Cushions next, and I'm going to hand sew those, so they'll take a while. But I just don't like the idea of gluing cushions. It feels weird. So I'm going to stitch them. See you in a bit. There we go. That's kind of cute. Kind of like that. Now the next trick is to get it glued into place. And there it is. Right, we're not quite finished with this video. I've decided I want to make a couple of rugs to tie in with the fabric. So if you bear with a sec, I shall knock up a couple of rugs and show them to you. Right, that's one rug. Let's get it glued into place. There we go. Why isn't this focusing? Oh, I'm really bad with the camera. Sorry, guys. There we go. One rug, giant flower on it. Can you see that? That looks alright. On to the next one. Right, there we go. Oh, I should try and get it in focus. There we go. Let's get this guy glued in. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Right. I think what I will do in the next video, before I start building anything, is I shall make some stair runners to go down the stairs, bring it all together, and I shall use the lightning fabric again, just to tie it all in and make it all look nice. But made it look a bit more homey, hasn't it? A bit more cosy. Pleased with that. Catch you tomorrow.